Welcome to the Team Olympus landings page. This is our IAD5337 group project for fall 2017 under Dr. Sun. We have been, for the last few weeks, been making a usable website. So we'd like to show you around this website today. So this is our login page. If you try to go to one of the other pages within our site, such as the product page, it will not allow you to do so. It will just shoot you back to the login page because it has not yet verified your credentials. So the very first thing you must do in order to enter the site is log in. When we log in, we can't log in without the username or password. Like, for example, if I were to try to press login, it would say username is required and password is required. I'm going to try to sign in as our super admin, which has access to everything in the site. And if I were to try to put the wrong password in, it would say invalid username or password. However, when I put in the right password, I end up into the user management page. So from the user management page, I'm able to both edit, search, and delete all users from both the buyer side and the user side. So for example, if I were to go to the test supplier admin and hit edit user, I can change the full name to test2 and the last name to supplier2. When I hit update, it changes. So let me show you with test 3, for example. When we edit the full name and hit update, it'll automatically show test 3 here. We can also delete pretty much anybody except ourselves from this site. So if I were to press delete here, it would automatically update and it would not show that person's account. So the super admin has many privileges. Additionally, I can search any users. So for example, simply putting in ANA shows unseen. Okay, next up we have the companies page. In the companies page, we can edit, delete, and add new companies. So let's add a demo company that we can use throughout our demonstration here. Demo, our owner, our city, and our company type. We're going to make this a buyer company in Texas, in the United States. Okay, once I add this company, I'll be able to see it right here under demo company. I can edit this company. I can also delete it, but I'm not going to do that now because I want to show you how we add users to it. We can search. And that's about it for the company page. Next up, we can go to the products page and we can see all the products available. We can search them like so. We can also edit them. Like let's say we wanted to spell out bottle, I would show it here, and then we can also delete them. Actually, let's delete this shoe. It's too expensive. So when we press delete, it says data successfully deleted, and now we can no longer see that blue shoe. Finally, the super admin is able to search for any products. Okay, that's about it for the super admin. We're now going to move on to our next user type. Let's go ahead and try registering a new member, which is demo buyer admin. As you can see, we can select the role between user and admin. We can also select the company. So we're going to go ahead and select the demo company that we already created as a super admin. Demo buyer will be our username and our password will be entered here. And then we have a security answer just in case they forget their password. It says user successfully registered, so then when I go to register, it should let me in. So then I can see myself as a demo buyer admin. I would be able to see all other buyer admins here. I can edit my own account, I can delete my own account, and I can search. Since there's no one else in this company demo buyer that we've created, we cannot see anyone else, but later on in our demo we will be able to. Let's go to the products page, the companies page. So in companies we can see our own company and search for our own company. In the products page we can add, edit, and search all. We can add and search all products. So we can add to cart like this. When we click add to cart, we then go to the shopping cart, in which case we can see the products, the description, the quantity, which we can change here, which will then change the unit price, the total. The unit price will stay consistent. We can also remove here or continue shopping. Below we see our summary, which will add up all of the products that we have in the cart. So we have a subtotal, we have shipping cost that automatically is generated. We then have estimated tax, which is automatically generated, and the total, which adds all of the above. So when we change the quantity, it'll then change the summary below. If we hit checkout, we'll get the purchase order successfully generated, which will give us a PO number for confirmation. And then we can continue shopping. If we want to add more than one object, then we can check mark and then go to the cart, and then we'll see all three that we selected. If we want to remove a product, we just hit remove. If we want to continue shopping, we continue shopping. If you already have a product checkmarked, the add to cart button will not appear there because it's already in the cart. So then when we go to the cart, it will appear there. When we hit refresh, we can see the data here. It will say no add to cart. These products are situated such that even if you were to log out and then log back in, demo buyer. And you were to go to your cart, that same product would still be there. So it's still in the cart. The computer stores it in its memory. Now we're going to go ahead and log out as the admin for the buyer and create a new member for buyer user. So this time we're going to have buyer user, and this is going to be a user role. The company, we're going to stick with demo company buyer. Buyer user, password, and childhood school name. It says user successfully registered. So as a buyer user, we land automatically into the product management page because that is the primary purpose for buyer users. So once again, they can search for whatever products they want to buy, and all the other functionalities are essentially the same. Notice they cannot delete any products, they can't edit products, but they can add to cart, remove from the cart, continue shopping, and check out. Although the buyer user lands in the product page when they first log in, they can go to the companies page and see their own company only. They can also go to users and see both themselves and other users, as well as the admin for their company. And they can search within this for their users. If we were to log out of the buyer user account and log back in as the buyer admin account, demo buyer, and then the password. Then the demo buyer is now, the admin is now able to see the user that wasn't there previously. And then all the other functionalities are essentially the same. So once we log out of the admin, let's say we wanted to log back in as the user. And we could not remember our password. That's the first time we tried it. This is the second time we tried an incorrect password. This is the third time we tried an incorrect password. This is the fourth time we have an incorrect password. And this is the fifth time we have an incorrect password. It says your account is locked/disabled. Please reset password to continue. So at this point, we would have to click reset password, in which case it would ask us for a new password and then our security question. When we hit reset, it says security answer is wrong. Password couldn't be reset. Please try again. So then we would go back. And enter the correct security in. In which case the password is reset successfully. Please log in to continue. So now we're going to move over to the supplier side. So once again, we're going to register a demo supplier admin. Supplier admin. Role admin. Company, let's choose GM as a supplier. And register. Now, we're the only supplier admin that we can see in the user management page because no one else is an admin in the GM company. When we go to companies, we can see our own company only, and we would be able to see other supplier companies. We're actually associated with our own company, so we can only see our own company and our own products. So we won't be able to see any other companies on the company management page. Under products, we can see only the 4 products from our own company provided by GM. If you noticed in the super admin login earlier, we could see a lot of different products because those were associated with all the companies and all the suppliers. However, now under the GM login, we can only see the 4 products GM provides. Once again, as supplier admin, we can both edit and we can change anything we want here, or let's say we change the inventory or the price and hit update. It would automatically be shown here as 70. We can delete a product. We can search products like so. We can add new products. Because we're the admin, we can add pretty much anything. The rest of the functionality we've covered in the buyer side, so we're going to go ahead and log out and then create a supplier user. In the GM company once again. Once we log in, we can see our supplier admin in the GM company, but we cannot edit or delete them. We can edit or delete ourselves. We can also search for anyone in our company, in our user company. When we go to our company, we can see our own company details. We cannot see other company details because we belong to one particular supplier. When we go to products, the functionality is essentially the same. Notice the water bottle is still deleted, that I deleted from the admin login. I can search. And since I'm a user for that company, I can add new products, edit, and delete. Now log out. Log out of the supplier user and log back in as an admin. We can actually see all of the changes we've made. So we can see the supplier user, supplier admin, the companies, and the products with no water bottle. Thanks for watching.